is part two, Carrollton, Texas, CFB, Carrollton, Texas, dealing with Sabina and dealing with that. I put another video up in my other video first. I didn't want to, do those things because we understand more. I'm gonna tell you the thing with Christina. When I used to work at U-Haul, she used to always come there. And my coworkers that man, who that girl you talking to, friend? But she went out, she's lesbian, and she went off to her like a woman don't know what a man work, don't see a man there for you, and you go run off to California, right? Right? Let's talk about this. When you're in a relationship, right? You expect your woman or your man to tell you if your hair messed up or I need to go put on some. I want somebody, if I'm in a relationship, I want somebody to tell, oh, I need to put some cologne on or some jewelry. Hey, it's all about that in a relationship, right? I'm not saying nothing to hurt no. Like, I want you to tell me when I need deodorant on. I need you to tell me if I tell my girl your little hair messed up. I need you to do this and all of those things. The mobile phone often pops up. I need you to do this and all of those things. That's the main thing. But the thing I'm dealing with in Carrollton, Texas, with Christina, she got a baby. She stays in my community, and she got a baby by somebody. I told my brother I don't like dealing with women that ain't strong enough. They let people intimidate them. And that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. And she don't know that I didn't like she wanted when I first met Chris Clark and everybody, she wanted to fight me because I didn't want I was going to school, I was working, I was doing stuff after school, like just doing a lot of stuff, and I can only make time for you. And people gotta realize that when you're in a relationship, you can only make time for them, and like they don't know that when school. And we dealing with that at Newman Smith and dealing with that at Carrollton, Texas. And she wanted Chris Clarkman to fight me, and Chris Clarkman like no. Everybody was like no, like literally no. Like Chris Clark, Jessica, and everybody, like she tried to get them to jump me. And they was like, no, 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 no. And I think they hated that narrow when me and Sabina was together in Carrollton, Texas. And me and her used to hug each other. And Christina used to be like, but you didn't treat me right. Like, you didn't treat me right. Like, and me and her she stayed right next door to Summer. Her auntie stayed, she was babysitting for one of Tana mama boyfriend. And Christina used to come out in Carrollton. And I think when she see me and Sabina used to hug each other a lot, it used to like just cause problems in that dynamic. You in Texas, that's what's up. That's what's up, you in Texas. Hey, I don't have no problem with Texas, man, but we just got a lot of misunderstanding going on here. My boy Kevion came and told me something. Oh yeah, my little nephew his uncle and them stayed out. He moved out there. He went to school out there. Little Dominic, little John. I'm from New Orleans, but I stay in Dallas. I'm in Texas too. What school? Newman Smith. High School, Carrollton, Texas. What about what about you? All right. All right. I gotta ask. Hey, Dominic. What middle school he used to go to out there? Hold up. I'm about to find out what middle school he used to go to out there. Hey, Dominic. Dominic. What middle school you used to go to in San Antonio? What middle school you used to go to in San Antonio? What it is? Alabama Shepherd? I'm talking to somebody from San Antonio. Alabama Shepherd. All right. My little nephew used to go to San Alabama Shepherd in San Antonio. He moved out of that Alabama Shepherd. He used to stay out there. Alabama Shepherd. That way he used to go to in San Antonio. I think he said Alabama Shepherd, Alabama Shepherd, Alabama. It's a new school. I don't know. It's in San Antonio. I'm trying to pronounce it right. All right, all right. Alabama Shepherd. You saw Alabama Shepherd?
Yeah, why?
Cause he from San Antonio. He was named the school. I'll say my little nephew went to school out there from San Antonio.
Yeah, Ellen B. Shepherd.
Alabama Shepherd, yeah. Alabama, yeah. Yeah, you already know. You already know. You already know. But I was just telling people like what I had to go through in a certain thing when I was dealing with stuff. People in theater didn't like me. Oh, everybody talk about him and I'm sick of it. Like, and everybody started to talk about my relationship. Hold up. I'm still in school and you got the nerve to talk about my relationship? Like this little black girl, man, theater class. Like literally. Like I got my phone took and I had to pay $50 after school. Then I remember buying the whole theater class something. Yeah. Hey, this one girl I met, this one black girl, like on my first year, she only like Corey. Corey said something, R&B singer that did song with Lil Romeo. She had to move. We used to walk down to school and Kissy. I forgot her name, but Miss Chastity always asked about her. And every day after, she was wild with me, man. And we used to walk down to school from Newman Smith, kissing each other down each other's throat. And Miss Chastity always asked, and she moved. Like, look, at the first time with Corey, little Corey, like, man, that chemistry. And we used to walk down, and Miss Chastity always asked about her. And she moved. I said, I didn't hear no more. She moved. And we used to walk down the street just kissing each other, down the throat, down the mouth. It was this black girl, and I was like, man, me and her, this was like literally true story. True story. This is a true story. I just told the Justice Department about hold up the courtroom, about sign language. And I just told them, like, look here, against the state of Texas. I told them, don't you damn play with me when my teacher used to deal with somebody at Newman Smith and I know how to read lips and sign language. Don't you play with me. Miss Chastity used to teach me a paper with my other classmates and used to show me how sign language is. And I used to sit on the side of her and watch. I don't care if it was on each perna a different direction of the body. I don't care if I'm in another chair, but I used to watch the cheeks move and the thing and just watch the moving of sign language. You can actually read what somebody say when they sitting down and watch their lips moving. I said, state of Texas, don't you play with me. Don't you play with me. And then in the courtroom tried to break my mindset. Who had their eyes on the quarterback? Intimidating, rolling their damn eyes in the courtroom, acting up like a childish person. Who had their eyes on the quarterback? Intimidation. I told him, don't you damn play with me. The state of Texas. And I went to Newman Smith and I deal with sign language. They know they wrong for this. Don't you play with me. And I just told her, the Justice Department and the civil, don't you play with me when I've been around the best. Texas, don't you play with me. In the Justice Department, don't you play with me. And I just told them, don't you play with me when I've been around the best and I can read lips. The same thing in Walmart. You don't have to be close to a person when you step. I had to call them out and I'm reading your lips. The same thing in Walmart. I come in and don't play with me when my teachers study sign language and reading people lips and reading people. One of my classmates was on the news, Miss Chastity's. Like, I was so proud of her. Like, she was on the Dallas news and she had these fingers. She was blind. And I watched Miss Chastity, like, half of the time I finished my work before anybody. And I would watch Miss Chastity move this girl hand. She was on the Dallas. She only had 3 years to live. She was on the news in Texas. And I would watch Miss Chastity move her hand and she would say that a lot. I was like, whoa. That just make me, to see my classmate, that just make me want to just push forward in life. Like to see them like try and just, it just makes me know where this, and I would observe it had this Spanish girl in 7th period. She graduated. I had like 3 more years. And she cute and she thick. And it was back in 06, 0 something. It was back in there. And me and her in 7th Spanish, and we used to always talk in 7th period. And she just took an extra class at Newman Smith High School. And we used to have the most greatest chemistry ever when we used to talk. And Doris used to sit there, but man, when she started hearing rumors, I remember Chastity say, "You like Doris used to like you when she started hearing all of these things about you." I said, hold up right fast. Why would you let things of other people stop you from this? Don't let that happen. And like, and she not friends with Billy because Billy pushed her off. I remember having an evaluation done, right? And an evaluation done at Newman Smith. I think first or every second year, but it's what I'm good at. It's how I didn't never did pay attention to that. I'm more good at my hand. Then we talked about what goes on in the world. And then you say, do you think you believe with somebody, but you supposed to be with somebody? They had their little attitude, but I believe if we plan in the moment, if the chemistry stay right, and we just build that up, and that can be the most promised things in relationships. They want to live in the moment. I want to plan in the moment. I'm working. I'm doing all of these things, and I'm ahead of. Come on. Like when I was in disability PE, I only stayed in there for like 5 days. At Newman Smith. Oh no, Huber, you need to get out of here. You do not need to be in this situation. Like, I did not even stay in there that long. Like, people don't understand when I went to Newman Smith, I did not even stay in there that long. Like, I was at Newman Smith High School, and Kevion, a teacher, cussed me out, and I didn't get heard. And, like, man, they came and got me. So, Miss Chastity, the Carrollton, because the Carrollton police station is right across the street from Newman Smith High School. So Mr. Isley came and got me, right? And came and got me, right? And the police officer put me in there. And Mr. Isley just wanted to give me a detention and wanted to give me something. So I got the detention, but you know what they say? As long as I'm under this, as long as I'm under Miss Chastity, Mr. Pouncey, and everybody, and my theater teacher came in there, and after, because they was wrong for what they did at that Smith, and the Carrollton police took their side, and Mr. Isley didn't want to be compromised. It was like you dealing with Mr. Isley. He always right. He always right, and he's not always right. And you got to watch out for those type of teachers that think they always right. So they made it like, as long as I'm on school campus, as long as they got to decide my discipline. Or what happened at, and I went there, and like what was said and done, and I had to go to the police station, and the Carrollton police came and got me from it and took me to the, but they got to decide what happened, because that was not right. You know what I'm saying? But you're not talking about the teacher's behavior. It was foul, man. It was just foul how they played it. It was just foul how they played it. So it was like, man, Hubert, as long as you here, you don't have to worry about them messing with you. Before any discipline is given, before any discipline, they're gonna have to talk to us first. The Carrollton police decide your discipline. Because that wasn't right, man. We got to understand that. So you got to understand that, like, and I'm gonna tell you how Mirza found out about me and Sabina's relationship at Newman Smith. Cause Sky go talking shit. Oh, he dating Sabina. I said, hold up for a second. You got some fucking problems. You that damn jealous, and you got some damn problem that you go tell Mirza. You got some damn problems. And that's how Mirza found out. And I think Sabina's mom already knew that me and Sabina was sneaking on the phone talking to each other. So the last argument we had, it is not time for us to be together. And that was the last argument we have. This don't got nothing to do with Mirza. In Carrollton, Texas, this got nothing to do with him, okay? Nothing to do with him. Half of Dallas niggas want to be on that song that me and Sabina wouldn't have kept breaking up. Now I argue with Mirza when Mirza on Facebook and everybody on my chat saying he said fuck, and I argue why I didn't fight for the relationship. All right, I'm already getting cussed out, and I tried Demir on her Facebook. Even her little brother told me to leave. Demir told me when you was gone that you wasn't down for me. Leave. What Demir told me in that room when you was gone, and I was hurting what he told me. I had to suck it up. That's just the way it is. But I was like, hold up for a second, hold up. But these niggas ended on some because me and Sabina kept breaking up and walking away from each other. But me and Rick said, you know what I mean? You and Sabina always getting into arguments. You know how all of Mirza made a song about Rick, and Rick got mad, like we sitting at his first. All right. We still talk about that. Rick still talk about it. And said, you know how you and me and Sabina, it's the belief system. It's the belief system. And they tried to tell me I didn't fight for nothing. Y'all got on Facebook and lie. They trying to tell me, nah, I tried. I'm getting chewed out at Sabina's house, right in front of her steps while I'm in the house, asking me where I'm at night, why I'm not here. I'm already getting chewed out. What I look like telling her, or what Demir telling me. I'm already getting accused of being somewhere I'm not. Hey, Mercer didn't understand that. Lil Diamond didn't understand that. He said, I'm already getting accused of something. I'm watching you put on makeup. I'm eating with your mom and them and doing stuff. But look, I say, hold up. Look. I'm not going to sit up there and argue with you about something that I'm getting chewed out on the steps of Sabina door. So me and Mirza got into an argument about that. And then Nathan got a baby by Summer stepsister. When me and Sabina broke up, everybody want to go tell Sabina something. I said, look here, man. She is not worried about a damn thing about me. She had other things going on, and she don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. I hate getting around females, getting around other people's friends, and I'm gonna tell Sabina. I'm gonna tell. All right, look here, man. When I'm singing, I'm gonna fuck who I wanna fuck as a teenager, and that's no you, whatever that is. She doing what she wanna do. And me and this girl had sex for like 5-6 days. Now she told me she was on the pill, and I told her, all right, ask Summer, ask. Hey, I was in Dallas County, and these niggas arguing over hoes. I say, look, I'm keeping my motherfucking mouth closed. I'm not out to argue over you with no hoes. I'm not out to argue about my relationship. I'm like, you nigga complaining about, oh, you don't got no hoe. That's my hoe. And nigga, I'm not out to complain over nobody with you. I saw a thing with Joe Biden. And when a kid turned their head, he was scared. Man, every time oh man, man, before we got into an argument, I'm running in the yard with Sabina's Mirza's sister, kids. Girl, you used to be so scared of me. I said, y'all used to be so scared of me. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm like, every time I get close, they used to be scared as hell as me when she was a baby. And I'm like, hold up right fast. Hold up. Now you want to run with me? I'm like, damn, like, you cry every damn time. And I'm like, hold up right fast. I am shocked that you even hugging me and doing all of this. And you got a little bigger now. and now you can't. Now you want to be. Now you get. Man, I'm like, I can't even get close to you, like, and you cry. And I'm like, I'm like, she used. I saw a thing with Joe Biden, and like, man, like, man, Mirza's sister, child, daughter. Oh man, she used to be very scared of me. As a baby, she used to be in the little baby thing, and I can't even. Every time I try to say, she cried. Every time I get you to step about, get close, I say, God, what is going on here? And now that you older and we in the yard and we racing, they want to run. I say, hold up, my son trying to race me too. Okay, amen. So it was something, man. It was something. I had to file a civil rights complaint on the state of Texas, and on again in the Dallas courtroom. I just took those civil rights about what they just did. Don't play me. And the mayor's still abusing his power. Okay, I told the Justice Department, look at him trying to hide it, trying to hide it. That just sad, bro. CFP Carrollton, Texas. CFB Carrollton, Texas. Hey, I hope Newman Smith bring home a championship. Bring one home. Bring one home. Hey, my friend Kevin at Turner, he used to teach the football camp, and me, I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I wish he know that. And I hope that one day when we see him, I give it a little $60 and stuff, man. So people gotta understand, friends, we go through stuff. We go through stuff. But I went to Newman Smith, Carrollton, Texas. I went to Newman Smith, and people don't know I've been putting in the work. They don't know that the network, but Trump and the mayor was abusing his power. The mayor was abusing his power with Dallas. Trump got my network. People from all now the network of Texas got my accounts, right? They don't even know. Houston don't even know. I didn't talk to everybody. One thing with me, I'm just not with my rap friends. I would sit on my other social media platform and I would get on 3 or 4 different screens and I would play my music. Then we would chill and we would talk on the other platforms and live me from Chicago and New York and other people from other platforms. Big live when we were talking this, hear them out and just listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? It's more than to that. So when those network senators, and I'm asking them on the civil rights, to bring my network to the courtroom because my lawyer don't want to listen. She doesn't want to listen. She want to go against me with Judge Kennedy. Hey, that judge gonna lose her job, and that other judge, he gonna lose his job. How this is going? So the network senators got Trump didn't have my accounts. They was already. Let me tell you, they don't even know in Dallas you was being followed in the mall. They was actually following you in the Keratin. They was walking amongst you. But they didn't hear everything that was being said, right? You dumb and you retarded and you dumb, right? They didn't hear everything that was being said, right? So my lawyer need to have those network papers from the network center in the courtroom. Yellow Breeze, I've been networking for Houston, Texas. I've been networking for a long time. I've been on different platforms. And Trump knows it, right? You don't know what's going on, right? So we asking the network senators to bring those documents on my neck. You don't got nothing on me. Nothing but conversation. And your racist lies. And now you trying to cover up the police calls. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask for those things to be in the courtroom. And my lawyer and the judge going to play dumb. And we doing this against the state of Texas. Racism against the state of Texas and everybody in that courtroom. Judge Kennedy is going to be arrested. And that other judge act like he got a problem. And we're going to have to solve it. So we talking about civil rights devotion. So what we're going to do, those network centers is going to bring those things to the courtroom of discrimination against the state of Texas and the communities. So we asking the network senators, everybody when I go in the senator networks, and everybody gonna tell me something gonna happen. Nothing not gonna happen to me. God said something gonna happen to my enemy, and something gonna happen to Governor Abbott. They're gonna go to jail. Everybody in that legislative job is at risk. I want on the civil rights. Texas might don't see this. It talks about this on the civil rights. I want y'all to see my thing on there. They want to put me in this tough situation. They don't know what's going on. So we on the civil rights against the state of Texas. Contact the Department of Justice reports client right violence. You know what it means. So we asking for those network. Racism want me to quit. And people say I'm evil. If it's fighting for myself, that's the way they want to play it. Play it. Shit, man. He need to go ahead with that. Shit. Shit, y'all. Hey. That God is more powerful than anybody. I hear you. Trying to embarrass me. I ain't trying to hear it, man. today, I want you to bring racism. Want to play this? Senator Network. They need to find them something to do, man. Senator Network. Senators Network. I gave them my network accounts. Now, I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on no one. I'm not on Instagram. I'm on other platforms. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not on none of those things. I have been on other platforms. My network accounts. I need you to bring it to the courtroom. And if those things not brought, that's racism. If those things not brought, that's racism against the state of Texas. Hey, Governor Abbott, come in with me. It's racism against racism. On the civil rights of a state of Texas being racist. Racism against the state of Texas. Belief system, man. Now I already told them Gainesville gonna do something stupid. Racism against the state of Texas. I want 30 million. We already told my Trump had my accounts already. We ain't worried. Against a disability. Against. Disability. State of Texas. You got to start this right now, Yellow Breezy. I've been networking for a long time. We asking them to bring my network of my network channels. That Trump already had it, but I'm asking them to bring more of my stuff there.